So we don't necessarily have to talk our way through quarter time and three-quarter time. We can throw to a break. That's
I reckon we chat.
yeah. Well, as I said, it's see what's there. Yeah. All right.
Play basketball. Play basketball.
Yeah, but yeah, you know, Troy, he operates outside. That part of the battle is Sydney Blues and basketball New South Wales. Sydney Blues is not a club, and that's why they have to put blacks out. Yeah.
Sorry?
Like the mentioned by you.
Yes.
Yeah, so but I times like at half time when we're going to shut off the same when we come live so we know that the mics are
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to round 3 of the National Women's Wheelchair Basketball League here in sunny, quite breezy Sydney at the Sydney University Sport and Recreation Centre. Tonight we have a battle between the Sydney Uni Flames and the Sporting Wheelies Comets. They had a game this morning. Matt, how did they go this morning?
Well, thanks, Jerry. This morning, Sydney Uni Flames managed to take game 1 in this 3-game series against the Queensland Comets, 77-35. Very dominant performance by Annabelle Lindsay for the Flames, knocking down 39 points and also pulling in 16 rebounds. So very dominant performance from her.
Fair effort.
And for the Comets, Laura Devoli led their scorers with 21 points. So great effort from her.
Yeah, that's unreal, man. I'm sorry, I thought I'd better maybe introduce myself. I'm Jerry Houston. I'm a apparently 6-time Paralympian. I coached in the 2 Paralympics in the Australian women's team in Athens and Beijing, and also played for the Rollers from 88 to 2000. Now, next to me is Matt Wells. He's a superstar in the technical side of wheelchair basketball, being an international referee, and he looks after all the referees here in Sydney, all right, around the world, probably, do you, Matt?
I have got some involvement with the international scene, Jerry, but right now my focus is on our referees in the Wheelchair Basketball Australia National Leagues, both the men and the women. So,
who are our referees here tonight, Matt?
Referees tonight, as crew chief, is Ian Lemes. He's being assisted by Matt Chow and Ron Josephs.
Excellent. Okay. So, Matt, who are the players to watch? And we saw the game this morning. I mean, obviously, we know who are the player to watch in the Sydney Uni Flames. Who are the players in the Comets that may have to step up tonight?
Well, before we move on to the Comets, I think we've also got to make a special mention of Hannah Dodd,
Yes.
one-pointer, who has been racking up some very good numbers for the Flames over the course of the season. She also got 21 points today.
21.
So that's a great effort from Hannah. But in addition to her 21 points, she threw off 11 assists. So she's doing a great job out there. For the Queensland Comets, players to look out for there, Isabel Martin, member of the Gliders, low pointer there, 1-pointer. And of course we've got Leanne Del Toso and Al Mosley. Many of our viewers would probably remember Al.
Yeah, so I coached her in Athens. She was pretty decent then, to say the least. She told me a few minutes ago that was a peak of her playing career in Athens, where we won silver. One of the things we forgot to mention, is that the Sydney Blues couldn't turn up this week, and they played in Brisbane last weekend and got hugely sick. Majority of the team were really, really sick with some kind of flu type thing, and unfortunately they couldn't be here this weekend. So it's down to the 3 games between the Sydney Uni Flames and the Sporting Wheelie Comets.
Yeah, I'd say it's a little bit unfortunate there for the Blues. They were devastated with illness. A number of the players who come from around the country were unable to travel here this weekend. Unfortunately, the league was able to accommodate this, but it did mean that we're just down to the 3 games here this weekend.
So the finals are in a couple of weeks. What's the date of the finals? Do you know it off the top of your head?
The weekend of the 10th, 11th of August down in Wollongong. So great opportunity for people to come and see both men and women's wheelchair basketball over the course of that weekend.
Yeah, it should be fun. Like, it's the best players in Australia and some of the best players in the world competing in that weekend. Make sure you get down there and have a look-see, support your local team. It'll be fantastic to do. So we're nearly ready to tip off here.
So we'll just run Palmer, Annabelle Lindsay, Brianna Fisk, Steph Van Leuven and Hannah Dodd. And for the Queensland Comets, we have Georgia Ibbett, Tozo, Isabel Martin and Laura Devoli.
Let's get ready to play. Obviously, height's important here in wheelchair basketball, with Annabelle Lindsay getting inside. 2 points. Nice assist by Brodie Palmer there. One of the things you'll see in our game is back picking. So Laura DeVoli's back picked Annabelle Lindsay. Laura DeVoli's there with the ball now. Inside to Allison. Shots up. Nothing but... Oh, come on, Allison. So out to Hannah Dodd. Pass inside. Oh, nicely defended there by Leanne Del Torzo. Coach is singing out no to shooters. I reckon probably number 8 is the shooter. Matt, what do you think? Don't worry about that. Your microphone's died. So it's me. Shots up. Missed by Annabelle. Rebound by Mosley. Looking up the court.
Okay, hopefully the microphone issues are now solved, Jerry, so I'm back with you.
Fantastic. I missed you. They're all pretty crowded on one side of the bus. That's nice outside shot by DeVoli. Hannah Dodd crossing again. Oh, it's a great cross. 1 point. Oh, bad luck. Just missed that layup. So one of the unique things in wheelchair basketball is our crossing. So you cross in offense to try and take a player out to get an advantage.
Yeah, the crossing certainly does provide a great advantage in wheelchair basketball and sets up what, as a referee, we like to call a legal-illegal screen.
What's it called?
Well, it's a legal-illegal screen.
Oh, okay.
You're not allowed to be moving when you set a screen, but even though these players know they're getting in the way of their opponent, they're legally allowed to move.
Okay, there you go. There's some insight there. We're in a bit of trouble here now. Oh, DeVoli. Oh, nice pass. Brianna Fist there, got the rebound, throw that up. Brianna's a fantastic player. She only has use of one hand. Oh, nice pass. Make that shot. Back on defense. Oh, great pass inside. Annabelle. The referee's called a foul there on number 10, I think. Who was it, Mel?
It was an interesting call there. I saw the whack on the head there for Annabelle, but the referees have ruled that this was in the act of shooting, and so Annabelle is going to the line now for 2 shots.
Nice. Yeah, like you'll see Annabelle pushing down the court fast as she possibly can, and the first option for her is to get under the basket to try and get a mismatch straight away, and you get someone like Hannah Dodd who can pass the ball a long distance. It's always an easy basket. That's it.
A rare double miss there from Annabelle. Normally very solid from the free throw line.
Yeah. DeVoli's got it now. Exploring there. Mosley should have picked DeVoli from outside. Nothing but net. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
So we saw some nice screening there across the top of the key, which freed Laura up for an open shot, and she made no mistake with those 2 points.
So Hannah's got the ball. Going to reverse it. Nice reversal. Oh, good. Oh, nothing but net again. Annabelle Lindsay, what a shooter. What is she averaging in the league? How many points a game we would say she was?
Currently, Annabelle is sitting 3rd in the shooting percentages.
Yep.
And averaging in the high 20s.
Wow. Foul there on Dory, I dare say that was. It looked like a foul to me. A lot of chair contact. One of the things that most people don't realise is your chair is counted as part of your body. Would that be correct, Matt?
Yeah, the chair is just an extension of the body for the player and from the referee's perspective. Yep. So illegal contact with the chair is the same as looking at illegal contact with the body in able-bodied basketball.
Brodie Palmer, one of our able-bodied players who play in the National Women's Wheelchair Basketball League, and for the first time ever in the men's league, you can have an able-bodied person play in our league, which is fantastic.
For those new to the game, you might be a little concerned that able-bodied players are playing, but the reality is that once you sit in the chair, it's very even out there. An able-bodied player is a 4.5, the same as someone with disability at the 4.5 level.
Absolutely true, and I think shot by Dodd there. In Australia, we need more people to play, so having able-bodied people jump in a chair and play is fantastic because we have numbers. We need numbers to play, especially in the women's game. The volley outside again. Looks like Annabelle got a bit of a finger on that one. Brody. Back to inside. Oh, great pass. Fade away, nothing but net. Fantastic. Annabelle Lindsay. So in wheelchair basketball, as a 4.5, to be able to steady yourself, roll backwards and shoot while you're going away is incredible skill.
Great skill there from Annabelle. A little push there from Laura. Very subtle, but enough to get Annabelle moving away from the basket. There you
go. She makes that free throw. Score now 7-4 to the Flames. So DeVoli's got it. Hannah out. Oh, nice shot. Oh, by Allison. Outlet to Van Leeuwen. You can hear the count, 2 out, 2 out. Trying to stop the ball. Oh, nice inside. Wow, what a finish.
Lovely work there by Hannah. First of all, setting the pick to free up Stephanie and then rolling through the basket to make the 2 points. Very solid.
She has to be the one of the best one-pointers in the world by far. It's incredible skill. Oh, nice inside. Nice. Oh, great shot. Isabel Martin, she's a one-pointer. She's part of the Gliders squad.
Hannah and Isabel normally teammates with the Gliders, but tonight up against one another in a great battle of the one-pointers here.
Yep. Oh, nice work there by Del Torzo. Jump ball goes to the Comets. So you can hear the word one out, one out. So basically they're trying to hold one of their defensive players out so that we could have a 5-on-4. Maybe need a better pass there. Oh, Brody, nice catch. Looks behind. Annabelle inside for 2.
Very good push by Annabelle to get herself out in front and turn the body well to receive the pass.
Yeah. Ball reversal, no. Inside, there it is. Good. Turn over your head, just chuck it up there. Okay, maybe not the greatest shot.
A little bit of shot clock pressure there and
yes.
A little bit of a Hail Mary, but unfortunately didn't come off that time for Laura.
Yeah. Oh, nice spacing, nice pass. Oh, just missed that. Good rebound. The torso. Nice cross by DeVoli. Mismatch, there it is. Yeah, missed that one. Inside, there it is. There it is. Oh, turnover there, unfortunately, by Leanne. I'd be looking to your right there, Allison. Nice shot.
Annabelle there using the maximum of her 3 seconds there, getting good position and making a call for the ball and turning quickly to shoot, making the 2 points.
I think one of the biggest things in wheelchair basketball, you don't want to give up the baseline because, as you can see, they get into that position. Oh, nice pass. Get into that position where you can catch and shoot. It's really, really, really hard to defend it if you give up the baseline. Brody Palmer gets that one up. She's got a lovely left-handed shot. Only been playing for the last couple of years. She's one of our New South Wales State junior coaches our juniors. Oh, great pass. No, referee, really.
Ooh, unlucky there.
What do you think about that call? But being a referee, Matt, what do you think about that call? Man, I know you'll never bag a referee, obviously.
I think technically, yes, the defence was there, but probably just a little bit on the soft side there. I think the reaction from the girls gave it away. Both teams now making some substitutions into the game. For the comments is a couple of young players, Maddie Kelton and Emerald Wilmshurst. And for the Flames, we see Tracy Carruthers come into the game, as well as Patricia Luff.
The Comets are a very, very young team. Like this team on there now is, oh, what a shot by Hannah Dodd. So Laura's probably the oldest person on this team here.
You're right, Jerry. It is a very young, very inexperienced team, but full credit to the people in Queensland, the backers of this organisation, to get this team into the league this year. Great opportunity to develop some of the young talent in Queensland.
Yeah, great push by the volley there. I mean, yeah, that is a challenge. You've got to start somewhere, and if you don't start here, then where are you gonna start?
Absolutely, and also a credit to the experienced players there in Leanne Del Tozo and Alison Mosley, getting out there and leading by example and really helping these girls learn this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they're doing a great job. Shot Maddie, or not? She was strong enough to get that over the other side of the basket. Just a bit of accuracy would be handy. Oh, good defence there. But Hannah Dodd, hooly-dooly.
Lovely shooting there from Hannah Dodd. Saw the opportunity, and she won't turn down a look at the basket if it's there for her.
No, that's for sure, yeah. Oh, I think they're off her hands, I think. Tapped? I really know, okay. Had a man-out situation there, but unfortunately didn't take advantage of that. So that's one of the technical sides got to work. I'd stop. Yeah, man. Can't give up the baseline there, unfortunately.
No, once again, you can't coach height, and Annabelle has got that.
It certainly has, yeah. So there we go. At quarter time, the Flames are up 19-6. Doing a great job, and I reckon Annabelle Lindsay has about 18 of those.
Well, no, she's got 15 points with
15
Hannah Dodd.
points.
Hannah Dodd with 4 points there.
Yeah.
Really shooting well. We're looking at Annabelle there shooting at 85%.
Only 85.
Only 85%.
That's pretty, hooly-dooly. I would probably dream about shooting that 85. My dreams as a low pointer, but yeah, man, certainly her chair position and her upper body strength to be able to get inside and shoot over people is fantastic. In fact, she's one of our members of our Manly Wheelchair Basketball Club. She plays in most of these women do, or maybe not most of them, but certainly some of these women play in the Wheelchair Basketball League, which allows both men and women to play, which is something unique, I suppose, in this sporting age, do you think?
Yes, yeah, it is one of the unique parts of wheelchair basketball, where we do see the women participating in the so-called men's league, the National League as well.
League, yeah.
And it's great. Just as a second stat here, Leanne Del Tozo currently leading all rebounders with 6 rebounds in the first quarter. So great effort from Leanne as captain and leader of the Queensland team.
Yeah, very, very good. So, yeah, our men's of the National League is on this weekend also, where I know Manly's in Brisbane playing 3 games against the Spartans. Who else is playing this weekend? Yeah. Well, I've asked. I should have.
Question without notice.
Question without notice.
So in other games this weekend in the men's league, we have Adelaide at home to the Darwin Salties, and the Red Dust Healers down in Victoria, actually in Geelong this weekend, hosting the Perth Wheelcats.
Oh yeah, man, that'd be a good matchup. Red Dust have got an import now from Italy who's a bit of a gun. Played against the Manly team last weekend and went into overtime, and Manly got up by a couple. So here we go, 19-6 in favour of the Flames. See what they can do now to try and stop Annabelle Lindsay and Hannah Dodd. Oh, still in though. I'd hit it harder, but that doesn't probably matter. Oh, she's missed. There's a percentage. The percentage has fallen.
We saw Annabelle take full advantage, apart from the shot, getting in there on the baseline, uncontested, but just couldn't make the basket.
Oh, nice pass.
You see number 13 for Queensland now, Brianna Bloomfield, come on at the start of the second quarter.
Nice layup, underhand layup there by Annabelle Lindsay. Oh, inside, Bella. It's a Comets ball. Got 12 seconds left on the clock there. Plenty of time to get off a good shot. One of the things, Matt, in wheelchair basketball, same as in the able-body game, is to be able to reverse the ball, either by dribbling or preferably passing, which is makes everyone move, so it's a great thing to be able to do. Well, that's just out, so Flames ball from the sideline. Hannah Dodd to chuck it in. Oh, I'd be looking a bit of... she's got baseline. Oh, good defence.
Just unable to handle that pass. Great pass from Hannah, but probably just a little bit too hot for Annabelle in that situation.
Shoot that. Oh, nice shot, Bella. Rimmed out. Rebound by Carruthers. To Hannah, nice catch. Good, nice pass. Rebound. Stats gone up there for Annabelle and another 2 points.
Yeah, good rebound, good position, good basket.
One of the things you saw Annabelle did then, she did a U-turn on her low pointer to get through on the baseline. Nine seconds left on the clock. Oh, nice pass inside. Nothing but Well up. Time is gone. 2-on-2 here. Oh, Hannah's crossed. Nice. Look at that. What a shot.
And what a wonderful position to be in for the Flames, where you've got Annabelle Lindsay driving and being able to hand off to one-pointer in Hannah, who's very strong under the basket.
Yeah, very, very strong. Comets ball in the sideline. We've got a couple of subs coming in. Matt, who's the sub coming in for Comets?
So we have captain for the Comets, Leanne Del Tozo, coming back into the game now, adding a bit of height back into their lineup.
A nice pick. Shoot that. 4 seconds left on the clock. 3. On the buzzer. Bella. Carruthers rebound. Oh, not quite that far. Don't throw it then. I think she said, I can't throw that far.
I think so. Unfortunate situation for the Flames, because there was a shot clock violation, but because they took the rebound cleanly, the game didn't stop and they just turned the ball straight over. So a costly error that I'm sure Coach Alan Cox would not be happy with.
Look at his over there. Cranky pants most of the time, Alan Cox, but he'll be fine, I think.
Alan Cox, one of the most experienced coaches in the Women's League. He's been around a long time, Jerry.
He's been around longer than me, I think. And what a great left-handed, underhand hook shot by Hannah Dodd. Not very many one-pointers in the world can do that, and she certainly can.
I certainly remember Alan Cox coaching you back in the day in the National League. And for Comets, also an experienced coach in Nick Such. Nick led the Australian 3x3 team to a gold medal in Birmingham.
That's right, yeah.
The last
yeah.
Commonwealth Games. So we've got some experience out here amongst our coaches.
Yeah. I think also one of the things we possibly should mention is that unfortunately our women didn't qualify for the Paralympics. It's only the second time in the history of the Paralympics. The women's team didn't qualify for Rio, didn't qualify for Paris. So, Matt, some of your thoughts on where we can do a little bit better in development of our women's program in Australia.
Well, development of players, probably not my area of expertise, being more involved with the referee side, but the road to Paralympics now has certainly gotten tougher for both the men and women.
Why is that so?
Well, the IPC have made changes to the wheelchair basketball competitions, whereby there is only 8 men and 8 women appearing now.
What was it before?
Used to be, we used to have 12 men there.
Yep.
And we were looking to get the women to be also 12.
Yep.
But unfortunately, for whatever reason, it's been restricted to the 8. And it has meant changes to the qualification system. So whereas in the past qualification was done through zonal tournaments,
yep.
And hosts having automatic entry, now no longer do hosts get automatic entry, which is problematic possibly for Australia hosting in Brisbane. So our teams will have to qualify if the system continues as it is.
Yep.
And teams now will go through their zonal qualification tournaments, but then have to attend a repechage event to get those final spots. It's very competitive to get there.
Very, very difficult. And, it'd be such a shame if we had the Olympics in Brisbane in 32 and we didn't qualify. So, that's the challenge for wheelchair basketball in Australia, to find a way to develop our younger players, get them through a so-called pathway, and get them to this National League, which is fantastic.
Absolutely, and that is the challenge, finding the players, especially those high point players. Maybe at some point, Jerry, we've talked about high point and low point and classification. Maybe you can give a little bit of an explanation as to what the difference is.
I got no idea. I've got some idea. Annabelle Lindsay's a high pointer, and I can't shoot that shot. So when I played, I was a 1.5. So I was a bit like the Hannah Dodd, was the tiny bit more better balance. But we might have a bit more of a chat about that, because you need 14 points on court.
Well, that's exactly it. It's all about 14 points. So coaches, unlike in the running game where they could put any 5 players onto the court, Nick and Alan, first of all, have to be able to count up to 14. If they go over 14, they're going to get a technical foul.
That's why I always had very good assistant coaches who could count, so I'm hopeless with mathematics. So I may have had 1 or 2, nice shot from Hannah, 1 or 2 technical fouls for being over the limits.
So the classification system is based on a player's functional ability, what they can do when they're sitting in the wheelchair. Mm-hmm. The players with the least functional ability are our 1-point players. Generally, they're going to rely on their chair setup for balance. They're going to be using their arms to regain balance in the chair and to hold position. And generally, a lot of these low-point players are spinal cord injury.
Yeah.
Or through birth.
Yeah, or cerebral palsy maybe also.
Could well be.
Yeah.
The 4.5-point players, generally, we would say they would have a full range of ability once they're sitting in the chair.
Yeah.
So once again, it could be as a result of spinal cord injury, but there's often amputation or other, once again, injuries or birth impairments.
Yeah, like Laura Devoli, there's double amputee. Quite a number of amputees play our game, which is fantastic, and they're classified depending on their amputation. Annabelle Lindsay there, just sitting up nice and tall, using a backboard. So Annabelle played able-bodied basketball for many, many years and had a number of operations on her knees. But unfortunately, she was one of these unlucky people who was classified out of our sport. So maybe you can have a little chat about that at our next break.
Well, look, at the end of the day, Jerry, this is the wonderful thing about our National League, is that it has been highly inclusive. There has been some controversy in recent years as the International Wheelchair Basketball Federation had to make some adjustments to the qualification for the sport to fit in with the IPC guidelines.
Yep.
But here in Australia, a decision was made with the national leagues, both for the men and women, that players that may not necessarily qualify the international game can still play at this level as a 4.5 player.
Yeah, well, I think it's fantastic. Like, for instance, in Canada for many years, wheelchair basketball is sport for all, and they've, your 4.5s played against able-bodied people. Firstly, in a country of that size and a country of the size of Australia, we need bums on seats. We need people to play. I don't care who plays. Obviously it's a sport for people with a disability, but if we don't have your 4.5 able-bodied players playing, then we just don't have enough people to form teams. So, yeah.
I think it's wonderful. And one of the great things is the ability to be inclusive here in Australia, and we see that at all sorts of levels. We see over at Manly where brothers are playing together, one who has disability, the other without, but they can play together on the same team. Yeah,
no, it's unreal. Steph and Raf both play in the Manly Wheel Eagles team in our not quite there at our National League level, but certainly they'll be there one day, because they're both hugely a lot of potential in both those players. To see them in the future. One of the things that we want to have a quick chat about, and maybe we can do a little bit later, but certainly, if you want to become a referee, how do you become a referee? I don't know why you want to become a referee, because people tend to shout at you quite a bit, which obviously I never did that to Matt.
Oh, there we have Leanne Del Tozo testing out our referees right in front of us.
What colour line you got to wear in?
Look, the vast majority of our referees here in Australia have started their refereeing career in able-bodied basketball.
Yep.
And for a variety of reasons made the transition over to the wheelchair game. I remember when I started, I remember my very first game down in Canberra, and I have to say I hated it.
Oh, really?
I really did not enjoy my first game. But it was because I didn't understand properly what was going on. I didn't really appreciate.
Yep.
And the best thing I did at the end of the game, when I swore that would be my last game ever, I sat down and watched, and there was a group of wheelchair players there who sat and talked me through it, and I realised what a wonderful group of people I was dealing with, and how appreciative players were. So wheelchair basketball is wonderful for officials. Yes, there are times when players are passionate
big
about
cranky
what they
pants.
do. Can I missed Jerry Houston? That comes to mind.
I've never been that. Well, maybe a little bit.
No, but
Hannah Dodd from the 40.
We talked about inclusiveness, and certainly the wheelchair basketball community is inclusive of referees that are out here giving their time and learning their game.
That's unreal. Hannah Dodd there, a great shot from the 45 off the glass. Leanne Del Torzo, I reckon she should shoot the ball a little bit more.
Well, she's left unguarded, and she took full advantage.
Yep. Now, number 7 for the Flames. Who might that be, Matt?
my wife.
My wife.
Cecilia. Yeah, Cecilia's currently the captain of the Philippine national team.
Unreal.
The Philippine wheelchair basketball program is very much in its infancy.
Yep.
And is part of a great work done by the IWBF Asia Oceania zone in promoting women's basketball across the zone. And we've seen the emergence of 6 or 7 women's teams now into the Asia Oceania Championships.
That's fantastic.
And I met Cecilia through one of those camps, and I'm lucky to have the opportunity to come out here on holiday and happen to play a little bit of basketball along the way.
Unreal, that's fantastic. Hannah Dodd from the top of the key. Del Torzo with the rebound. Everyone's scrambling to get back on defence. Oh, I'd look for the ball if I was you, Al. Yep. Oh, nice position from Annabelle. Balances herself under the ring. 2 points.
Oh, Jerry, I wish I'd get $1 tonight for every time it's either Hannah Dodd to Annabelle Lindsay or Annabelle Lindsay to Hannah Dodd. They're a great combination.
Yeah,
both capable of scoring and
nice
both giving great assists.
A little bit better pass would have been handy there. Oh, no, shoot that. Leanne Del Torso shoot that. Don't chuck it into someone who's got a worse position. So it looks like a Comets ball.
Yeah, I think Laura Devoli was able to draw the foul from Hannah Dodd. A little bit overly aggressive in the middle.
There we go. Shoot that. Nice shot, Al. Oh! She sings out damn. So Hannah's with the ball. Oh, here she goes, Sil. Oh, yes!
Oh, there we go.
Shot.
Oh, that's why number 7 is my number 1.
That's very nice. Hopefully you should be saying that because, you know, it's a good idea.
I've had to take a rest from refereeing in the Women's League this year.
Okay, oh, really, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 10 seconds.
Conflict of interest.
Yep. 5, 4, oh, just turnover. There you go, that's half time here at the Sydney Uni Sport and Recreation Centre. The Sydney Flames are up 39 to the Sporting Wheeling Comets 12. Let's see you after the break. all around the world. That's the amazing thing about this, Matt Wells. It goes all around the world. Like, people can find this live stream somewhere. They hear our dulcet tones all around the world. Hi to John Pollock over in I'm sure in GB. He's watching. He's came out here and played for us a number of years ago. But anyway, just stop me rambling on. Let us know about the stats.
Well, as expected, Annabelle Lindsay leading all scorers with 27 points, but she's shooting at 72%.
It's dropped from 80 something.
It has dropped it from 80, but
horrible.
72% is pretty good shooting in any level of the game.
Just a little.
And Hannah Dodd has also dropped in 10 points for the Flames. And for the Comets, they've shared the scoring round a little bit there between Leanne Del Tozo, Isabel Martin, and Laura Davoli.
Yeah, certainly they're the strongest players. And if I was Leanne, I'd be shooting the ball a bit more because she's probably the best shooter out of those three. But as we said before, it's been real to have these young girls out here on the court because the last year and the year before there was no league. So one of the things, can you tell us a little bit about the Wheelchair Basketball Australia? What's it about? Who does it? Who does all that stuff?
Well, Wheelchair Basketball Australia has been formed over the last 12 months in response to the need to have a league that's running in Australia. It's been set up by players, which is wonderful to have players having a voice.
Unreal.
It's been set up in cooperation with Basketball Australia, and that must be said. But the Wheelchair Basketball Australia is responsible for the running of the men's and women's national leagues this year and into the future. So it's a wonderful organisation. A couple of players that you know very well there of Nick Taylor and Kun Janssens and Jane Sachs as board members, and together with the wonderful Lorraine Landon and John Davidson make up the board of Wheelchair Basketball Australia.
How cool is that, man? I just love people who want to give back to our sport, either by coaching or administration, and those guys have done a fantastic job.
Yeah, it's great to see the leagues back up and running. Last year we had a single weekend in Queensland, and there's been challenges since COVID, not just with wheelchair basketball, but in a number of areas. But Wheelchair Basketball Australia, this is a great initiative of getting the leagues back up and running, and it's great seeing these players out on the floor.
Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. So the Flames have the ball now. Look like they've got one player out. Inside. Oh, pass over the top.
Oh,
nice shot.
Does that go in the stats as a steal there to Brody?
Yeah, I think Brody stole it off her. Give that ball back.
Well, I think that's going to go down as an assist to Steph Van Leeuwen.
Yes.
But great vision there from Brody, I guess, to see the basket and get the ball. Oh, wonderful shooting.
Again, Leanne, top of the key. It's probably her favourite shot there. She might want to do that a little bit more. One of the things they probably could do is if she takes that and they come out a bit further, they can get a high pick on that. So they'll try and do that. They look like they're trying to double. They're trying to double Annabelle Lindsay with their two bigs. Let's see if that works.
A little bit of pressure up the floor now from the Flames.
Seconds. Oh, I reckon that's gone. Oh, great pass. It's a miracle. Five on the clock. Stretch it up. Oh, got the rebound.
She got the shot, and
you got it. You got it.
Yes,
okay,
they get the
Bowley's
rebound.
got it. Mismatch in the centre. Oh, and one ref. Nice shot.
A very good job there by Isabel Martin setting the screen that freed up Laura Davoli to go to the basket.
It's one of those things in the game. Our low pointers do all the hard work to make the high pointers look good. Is that correct or not, Matt? What do you agree or disagree?
Well, Jerry, I think you made a career of making the high pointers look good, didn't you?
No, actually, I did it myself. I didn't bloody get them in. I didn't get them inside too much. I actually shot the ball, which is very rare these days for a low.
Nah, Jerry, I'd suggest you have a look in the mirror about looking good.
Oh, great rebound for our one-pointer there. Van Leeuwen. We've got one
So the
out.
Flames very quick into offense,
Yeah.
very good transition.
Nice.
A lovely
Shot.
basket there. I think that's Alan's flip offense.
It's his what offense?
His flip offense.
Flip
It's-
offense.
Yes, it's
How does
very
that
quick
work?
transition.
Mhm.
I don't want to give all the secrets away to Alan's offense.
Okay, we'll be
Probably
having a
shouldn't
chat.
even be talking about it.
I'll have a chat to Alan at 3/4 time to ask what that offense is, because it certainly worked. I suggest they should do it again. Oh, 6 on the clock. Got to get a shot up. Oh, off the hands. Turnover. Flames ball from the sideline there. A lot of giggling on the bench over there. Come on, girls. Let's get serious, please. Something funny happened.
Well, certainly something happened
Yeah,
over there,
yeah.
and they're still finding it very humorous.
Nice reversal. Oh, nice. Good reversal again. Oh, nice cut. Hannah at the top of the key. A little bit of ring there. So you can see the players cross the court so they can receive the pass. One pointer there with the ball. Chucks it off. Ooh, foul. Foul on Annabelle. Reaching by the look of it.
Very good skill there for Izzy, keeping control of the ball and drawing that foul from the bigger Annabelle.
And it's very tough being a low pointer. She's a 1-pointer, sitting that low, having monster people get around you. You've got to be pretty strong to be able to control that ball. Nice screen. No, unlucky. Front of the ring. Oh, great pass to Hannah Dodd. Layup city.
Hannah Dodd has to be one of the hardest working players in the league, let alone a 1-pointer. But
Oh, nice.
her energy in getting up the floor
Yep.
is great to watch.
No, it's incredible. Like she and her partner, Steve, play overseas in Germany. Is that correct? I think they play in Germany.
She had played in Germany. Just to see here, we've got one of the referees overruling. There was a touch there by the Flames player. So overruled on that decision. And sub now coming in. Patricia Luff coming back in for the Flames, giving Steph Van Leuven a rest.
Yeah, I mean, Hannah plays overseas. I mean, in the men's league, really, really tough league to play in. Alison Mosley underneath the ring has a 4.5. How can you miss from there? It's just a couple of inches away. I know I ask that question occasionally.
Oh, Hannah not quite getting into that position to what we call cover the path of
What is the path?
Alison. Well, the path.
Send me the path.
The path.
Tell me the path.
The path is the width of the player's seat.
Yep.
So we ignore the wheels. So it's the width of the player's seat extending forwards and backwards.
Yep.
And if I want to legally stop the player, I need to get part of my wheelchair covering the whole width. And Hannah wasn't quite there. A little bit soft,
Yep.
but technically she wasn't there.
Yeah. Okay, so that's important to know for people out there. The path of your wheelchair, which is, I mean, you can use your chair as a weapon. I may have done that once or twice in my career. You certainly can get a chair on someone pretty hard. But the chair skills of both men and women these days is incredible. Oh, Hannah underneath. Oh, unlucky.
Some nice combination work there from Lindsay and Dodd. Not quite getting the basket, but wonderful to watch.
Oh, sure, take that. I reckon that might have been a foul. I could be wrong.
I didn't hear a whistle, Jerry, so it couldn't have been a foul.
No, obviously not. Oh, nice cross by Hannah. Good defence there. Nice sliding defence. Mismatch. Nothing but net. Diwali, I reckon, maybe could have got a hand up there just to wave in front of her face to try and make it distract you a little bit. So that's maybe a skill she's got to learn. Trying to get a reversal here. There it is inside. Nice pass. Yes, come on, Al. You shot. Great pass.
Great experience there from Alison Mosley. Took advantage of the fact that the baseline was left open, snuck down baseline. Great catch and great basket.
Rule number 51 to 55 is don't give up the baseline, Matt. All right, so that's those rules if you want to. Oh, yes. Trish got her money's worth there. The ball went around the ring half a dozen times. Nice job, Trish.
Well, you'd be happy seeing a 1-5 scoring.
Yes, yes. I am seeing any low point of score. Nice steal by Hannah there. Pushing hard now, getting down the court. Oh, what a grab. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Man.
There it is again.
Annabelle
Dodd to Lindsay.
Annabelle Lindsay. You can see Hannah actually waited for Annabelle to stop a chair so that she'd get a nice position to get an easy shot. Shoot that. Oh, that was not the prettiest shot. One pointed. Oh, great pass. Yeah, good. Great pass. Wow. How do you stop that, Matt?
I think that's the question a lot of the coaches are asking at the moment, Jerry.
Yeah.
Very, very difficult to stop Annabelle when she's in this sort of mood.
The game I saw the other day, Blues v the Flames. Nice shot by Devola. She's a gun from out there. It's nice on that 45. That game I saw, Annabelle and also Georgia Monroe Cook scored 42 points each.
Yeah, it was a great display of shooting. And interesting that you should mention Georgia.
Yep.
And so Georgia currently leads the overall league shooting stats together with Amber Merritt. They're averaging 34.67 points per game.
Wow.
And Annabelle slightly behind at 28.43. But they're great stats for these players.
Yeah, incredible. And again, without this league, without the Wheelchair Basketball Australia and their sponsors, this wouldn't happen. These women wouldn't be playing at this level, which is fantastic.
But a testament to the players we're watching tonight.
Great pass.
The player who's currently fourth in the shooting stats is Hannah Dodd.
Wow.
Hannah's been averaging over 16 points a game, which is fantastic for a one-pointer.
It's incredible. Really, really, really good. And I think, and again, a testament to her dedication to the sport and training her butt off to be able to take really, really good shots. Shot there by Allison, just hits the back of the ring. We've got it back again, back to Violi.
Tough rebound there for Trish Luff.
Brody's nice. Good steal. Nice control. You can shoot that. Why not? Give it a crack. Turnover there. Lindsay's got it on the wing. Oh, what a pass. Guess who too? Hannah Dodd. And baseline shot, nothing but net.
Oh, lovely shot from the baseline.
Man, one of the things with the women's game is to have that strength to skip that pass. It makes a huge difference to be able to have that strength to do that. The men do it quite regularly, but certainly the women have been working on that nice pass. And nice shot. Ooh, okay.
Just a little short.
You're going to hear Annabelle saying, keep crossing. Trying to get a mismatch in numbers or inside. Great bounce stop. Nice defense by Devoli there. Give it up.
Crossing is such an important part of the game, isn't it, Jerry? Because wheelchairs, unlike the able-bodied game, they can only move forwards and backwards.
Apparently so.
And the crossing certainly can create confusion amongst the defence and make defenders have to make choices.
Yeah. It basically just gives you numbers. Like you'll get 5 against 4, 4 against 5, 3 against 2. There we go. That's three-quarter time. The Flames are up 59 to this Sporting Wheeling Comets 25. go. Final quarter of our match up here at Sydney Uni Flames versus Sporting Wheelie Comets. Any stats there, Matt? Tell me what percentage Annabelle fallen drastically to now?
No, she hasn't fallen. She's picked up her stats now. She's now up to 78%.
Oh, 78. My goodness gracious me.
So
how good's that?
fantastic shooting there. Probably the downside of such great shooting is she's not getting as many rebounds tonight.
Really? Oh, dear.
Between herself and Hannah, they're not missing a lot.
No. Not great defence there. The Oceans opened up to allow Hannah just to cruise through there for a layup, so that's a bit unfortunate. And the defence, not a lot of talk there.
So tell me, Jerry, with wheelchair basketball,
Yes.
if one of our viewers are sitting there wondering, well, how can I come and play this wonderful game? How do they go about that?
Well, that's a very good question. Thank God you asked. Well, certainly in New South Wales here, we have New South Wales Wheelchair Sports /ACT, who we have 22 clubs all around New South Wales, and there'll be another 9 clubs next year. So where you contact New South Wales Wheelchair Sport /ACT. In Victoria, I would say Basketball Victoria. In South Australia, it's South Australia Basketball. In WA, it's Rebound, the organisation called Rebound. Contact them. Sporting Wheelies or Basketball in Queensland. NT, I'm not sure. I dare say it'd be their basketball association up there.
Yeah, in New South Wales, we are blessed because not only have we got the wonderful work of wheelchair sports, but we've got Basketball New South Wales also running wheelchair competitions, and a number of associations also getting involved. So hopefully this continues to grow.
Yeah, like Basketball New South Wales have put their hand up to run what we call the Waratah League. Good defence there from the Comets. So the Waratah League is basically the level below this. There's no women's competition in that Waratah League, so the women have to play with the men. Coming up very, very shortly in November, we have the Slam, or the Illawarra Festival of Sport. So we're looking for teams to come along on that. And one of the things we have in that this year, we have a women's competition. So it's open to women only, playing against women, which is fantastic. And also we have a junior competition, which is 16 and under. Juniors are playing against juniors. And they also then can play in the second or third division, whatever other division they want. So get some more information from New South Wales /ACT Wheelchair Sport about that competition. If you want to bring your team down or individually, let us know.
A little bit of banging going on out there, and so referee Matt Chow has taken the opportunity to send a message to the teams about getting better position on their defence.
Yeah, mate, that's the most important part. Is trying to stop their chair legally. Nice header inside to Bree. Bree balances. Nice shot. Now, Bree has cerebral palsy in her right-hand side of her body. And so you can see she has a glove on her right hand. So basically she can't grab hold of the rim. So that glove helps her to push on that rim. The rim is specially made for her to give her contact. It's a nice shot from Laura. So she's a one-pointer, and she, doesn't really look like a one-pointer. But because of her cerebral palsy, she's classified as a one-pointer.
She's a really good example of how classification works.
Yeah.
In wheelchair basketball.
Yeah.
It's about the functional ability, and on her right side, while she can get some push on the chair, if you watch her, she will never be catching the ball on the right-hand side.
Never.
She can't reach above her head,
Yeah.
and so therefore has very little function to no function on the right side of her body.
Yeah, and that's she does unreal to be able to push the chairs. She's had a good chair set up there. So again, having a good chair set up, specially made for you, is really, really important. And one of the things with the chairs, like there'd be a foul, but anyway. Hannah Dodd, once again.
Hannah Dodd there pushing through very strong, making a basket despite her teammate's best effort to stop her. Steph there just getting the foot plate in on her at the top of the key, but Hannah pushed through. Good basket.
Great pass. Nice pass. Great pass. Oh, timeout. Coach just call a timeout, is he? Is he going cranky pants there? Alan Cox, is he going? What's that offense again that he runs?
Oh, the Feep offense. I think. Fleep offense.
Okay,
but,
nice.
Could be talking about that. I'd suggest he's looking for an opportunity to get some of his subs in at this point.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I think we're going to see Jane spring into the game for the first time, number 21 for the Flames.
Yeah, Jane has a great ambassador for wheelchair sports. She's involved here at Sydney Uni at a very, very high level. She's very good as an ambassador for wheelchair sport, and certainly in the Sydney Uni area. She played many, many years ago, but decided to not to keep playing wheelchair basketball, and she's made a comeback of some sorts. So she just loves being around a team and playing at this level. It's great to see her be on court.
Absolutely passionate about being involved with the team, and
yeah, she's
great there at training as well. I watched her during the lead up to the season, and was very, very keen to just be part of the group, and contribute in whatever way she can.
Absolutely. So I reckon, is this the Comets' high score? 33 points is a fair effort. I reckon if they aim for a 45, that'd be a very good score for them. You can't allow that cut straight through there. That just makes it too easy. Nice shot by Hannah Dodd.
Well, youngster Laura Devoli leading the way with the Comets with 14 points. And,
nice
and
pass.
another
again.
great pass inside and basket
one.
and one. The experience of Leanne Del Tozo with that pass, setting Laura up for a good and one basket.
And Laura pushed hard. I mean, it's one of the things we have to do in wheelchair basketball, push your butt off to try and get down the court, to try and get an advantage, and Laura certainly did that then. And a great pass. Leanne saw her there open. And again, there's one to come. So Laura's not a tall player, but certainly she's super, super quick. And as she develops her game, certainly outside and be able to shoot that stuff, so those shots inside will be important.
A little bit of confusion here. Mrs. Wells, she's been called for the foul, despite the accusation it was Hannah Dodd, but it's all sorted out now, and Laura missed the free throw. Flames into offense now.
Good defense there. Nice pass by Hannah. Stefan Lewin, 1-pointer. Oh, how did you catch that? One-handed off the rim. Baz luck. It might be 8 seconds here. Oh, great steal, Steph.
Well,
Take that. A nice shot underneath.
And
Coach having
Coach
a chat.
Nick Such not very impressed there, but that was very good pressure from the Flames players.
Oh, this referee's getting a bit cranky pants with the coach. Can't believe that. Oh, nice pass inside. Nice job. Got to make those shots. Great pass. So, great pass. Oh, I don't think that's 3 seconds, I reckon. Yeah. Good call. Alison Mosley-Yearhar over there on the sideline. You can never hear that on our mics or not, but she's done that for many years on and off the court. That Yearhar is important to wheelchair basketball.
Comments now. Good pass from Del Toso. Across to Devoli. Isabel Martin, nice screen to free up Devoli. And nice 2 points. Once again, highlighting the importance of those low pointers getting there, setting those screens.
Yeah, and this gives yourself space. Like, you don't have a big person in your face because you've got another chair in between. What a pass.
Despite the scoreline, Jerry, there's a bit of feeling out there still between the two teams.
Yeah, a bit of a chat from the sideline there. That's all good. Need to have that.
That's what you want to see. You love the passion. That's what the game's all about.
Nice screen there. Probably need to get rid of that ball, 6 seconds on the clock. Oh, that's a long shot. Another foul, no.
Foley probably a little bit lucky to get away with that. And straight back in there. Great pass inside to Del Toso.
Oh, that's going to hurt.
It is going to hurt, but what we saw there, Hannah with her hands up above, the Queensland player, hand on the ball. And, of course, Hannah, as a one-point player, doesn't really have the ability to rebalance herself. So she was always going to come out backwards there.
And obviously that's not a foul either, because I mean she had hold of the ball and she didn't hit any part of a chair around there. You can see is she okay? Hopefully she's okay. She has this disability, Matt, that occasionally her shoulders pop out, dislocate, and she has to then put them back in herself. So I mean, she's tough as nails, to say the least.
Very tough player, and we see there she's back up in the chair, ready to go. And it's just unfortunate that the push on the ball is what took her to the floor, and Hannah just pops up, back up, ready to go.
Yeah. A bit of a chat with the referees there, trying to help the referees out, obviously, which most coaches try and do, don't they, Matt? Eh?
Yes.
Not quite sure what he's going on about, but it's
what the coach is arguing is that when the game was stopped, the ball was still in play, according to the coach. And if the ball is still in play when the referees stop the game, that should be a jump ball situation.
Okay, yep.
Now, unfortunately, Nick has gone too far with pushing his case, and the referee has in fact called a technical foul. So the end result here is that the Flames will get one free throw, and it'll go back to the baseline where they will take the ball again. So not a good outcome for Queensland, but you've got to admire the coach there standing up for his team and what he thought was the right thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I may have got one or two tech fouls over the years. Could be wrong. Can't remember them myself. But obviously, referees always right, aren't they, Matt?
Well, I always said... the referee might make mistakes, but they're always going to be right at the end of the day, because I might have admitted to making a mistake here and there, but whatever the decision was, we just got to get on with it and move on.
Yep. Very rarely I've seen a referee change the decision, so that's fine. No, you can't let that cut through there, girls. Come on, it's too easy. Oh, Sills got a turnover.
Steal there. Good pickup. Oh, not a good pass.
That's a great pass. It's a great pass.
Turned into a good pass.
Yes, and
well done, Steph, and good pass on to Hannah Dodd.
Good job, Sil. Shoot it. Number 8, battle Maddie.
And that's great there. Maddie saw the open basket, put up the shot. It was a good-looking shot. Didn't go in, but that's what you want to see as a coach.
Yeah, nice shot. Get over. Rebound by Dodd. Oh, nice little bit of a turnover. Oh, get rid of it. Yes, and again, shoot that, Maddie. Yes, and 1. And 2, maybe.
So Maddie, once again, not being scared to put up the shot, and this time being rewarded with 2 free throws, thanks to some illegal contact on her shot.
So certainly in Queensland, if you contact Sporting Wheelies, they'll send you in the right direction if you want to start playing. Just to the right there, that shot.
Also in Queensland, Basketball Queensland, also very much involved with the wheelchair program as well.
I think
there's a great program going on up at the Sunshine Coast.
Yeah, who runs that?
And I think there's also the Gold Coast as well have a good program going. So
they do.
Great opportunities. Rockhampton, Toowoomba.
Yeah.
Fantastic stuff in Queensland.
Oh, good D. Nice D. Job, Sil. Nice pick, Jane. Go, Jane. Oh, nice cut. Oh. Nice
transition, little touch, but
what happens there, Matt, when three referees blow the same whistle? Is there have to buy a carton of beer or something at the end of the night, or what happens?
I'll have to deny any knowledge of that sort of behaviour.
Yes.
I think one thing that can be said is that
they all saw it.
They all saw it, and there probably is a foul there if all three are blowing it, but certainly for the purists in the officiating ranks, that's something we do try to avoid.
Yes.
Ideally, we want one whistle, sometimes two, but it's three. The referees had a little chuckle, and they'll sort out later who shouldn't have been blowing their whistle.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, obviously, each referee has a certain part of the court they should be looking at. I think I'm not sure why we have three referees. I mean, but they've changed somewhere along the line. We only ever had two. But yeah.
Well, in actual fact, Jerry, wheelchair basketball moved to the three-man officiating system before FIBA and the running game.
Oh, really?
So internationally, 1998, the Gold Cup, as it was called then, the World Championships, was held here in Sydney.
That's correct. I played in that.
Yep, out at Homebush. Well, that was where the three-person system first came in.
Wow.
Now, as an experienced referee, I don't like the O word.
Yes.
I did get to referee the international game with two referees, and one of the challenges in wheelchair basketball is the game can really spread the length of the court.
Yep.
You referenced earlier players calling one out where they try to keep.
Yep.
So one referee has to stay with what's going on in the back court.
Nice shot.
And so the two referees can then follow what's going on around the ball. So it provides good coverage of the game.
Excellent. There you go. Great explanation there from our referee educator and referee himself. Probably want to stop that ball, I reckon. Oh, nice shot, Steph. Bell up. Dive, Brody. She did. Oh, nice job.
Oh, well done there, keeping the ball alive for Hannah. 10 seconds to go in the game. As the clock winds down. And so a very solid win there to the Sydney Flames. 73 points to 42.
Yeah, man, that was a great effort, and I reckon that must be the Comets' highest score in this season. I mean, they've got potential there to, really put some good numbers on the board. And I think one of the challenges they have at the moment is just working out their defense. How do they, get to stop the gun players on the opposition? That's the challenge they have at the moment. And obviously, it's putting that ball, that orange thing through that hole, through the net.
Some great performances out there tonight, Jerry. Annabelle Lindsay, we've spoken about a few times. 41 points at 76%. Also pulled down 10 rebounds.
That all.
Hannah Dodd, 1 pointer, 22 points.
Wow.
She picked her shooting percentage up to 45%, which is, once again, if we look at able-bodied shooting stats, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
You have to look at how far away from the basket she sits.
Yeah.
But also threw out 11 assists. Fantastic effort there. And Laura DeVoli for Queensland Comets, 23 points, shooting at 50%. That's great effort from the young player, Leanne Del Toso, 12 points, 11 rebounds. So, and she was one short of a triple-double, 9 assists.
Wow, that's incredible. So that's us from tonight. And tomorrow, what time are we on tomorrow, Matt? I think it's 12.
I think it's actually a little bit earlier there, Jerry. And
really have to get out a bit earlier.
Catching me off guard here.
It's okay. But, great effort by the Sydney Uni Flames. But they'll certainly be one of the top three teams. It'll be great to see in the finals. They'll probably finish second, I dare say, behind Perth. Then the Blues will be after that, and the Comets are after that. So, it's every game, every opportunity these girls get opportunity to get on the court and play, they can only get better. And it's thank you to Wheelchair Basketball Australia and the people who've got behind that to make this happen, because it wouldn't have happened without them. And what time are we tomorrow, Matt?
We're at 12 o'clock tomorrow
I
here.
did say 12 o'clock.
You were right, Jerry. I should have just accepted your knowledge there. Back here.